Who in the live? What's going on, Lisa? How you doing? Are you subscribed? I'm good. I'm just going live, trying to see who all gonna come up in here, and y'all can ask me questions if you want. You follow me on Facebook as well? You own any dragons? I'm trying, doing my best. Okay, you have any pets at all right now? Some of my old videos on my Facebook page. I think this was like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2017 July. Said you were chatting too much? I never heard of that. Well, I haven't been going live that much, so I wouldn't know. That's funny. Wow. I wonder why I do that. Probably. Well, hopefully when other people watch this, they comment down below. I want to know what everybody else is keeping as far as reptiles or pets. See what they working with and what they plan on getting in the future if they do plan on getting anything. Look at that genetic stripe right there. Yeah, that was nice. It was nice. I saw so many dragons. Some of them I probably should have kept. A little dunner. Pretty. A little dunner on zero. I'm pretty sure this one was genetic stripe. You can kind of see the stripes on the back on it, but it would have shed out and the pattern to go away. But you can definitely see the stripes on that one. What's going on, Tony? Are you a subscriber? Thank you. That's a Dunner Zero, and it's from genetic stripe parents. You can kind of see the genetic stripe on it. Oh, Tony, you the one that want the? You always asking about the take use. You changed your name on here. I think it used to be like Tony Wong or something. It's a leatherback zero. Something I produced, I think 2 years. Yeah, 2 years ago. You working with take use yet, Tony? This was probably my best clutch ever. It's like, well, there's two different clutches, but they all had zeros with nice translucent pattern on the back. I still have this one. His name is Nonami. Thank you, Tom. What you got so far? Is that a black and white in your profile, or is that a blue? Tony, is Facebook telling you chatting too much? It's a hybrid. Hector, cool. You only got one so far? I almost bought one from Hector Habitat earlier this year, too. Look at the date. It was a while ago. It's gone already. Yeah, I'm just going through some old videos. Everybody go follow me on Facebook. Genetically Modified Dragons. It's got a lot of pictures and stuff on there. You can message me on there, ask me questions and stuff. I'll answer them. You can ask me questions right now if you have them too. It's free, Tony. Go ahead and download it. You got Instagram, Tony? You can message me on there as well. Oh, I've been wanting to get a Frenchie. Whenever I buy me a house, I'm gonna get a Frenchie. Probably a male and a female, or two females and a male. I think they're real cool. How many you have? This girl, her name was Peaches. I got her from overseas. I think this is the dragon that started all my problems right here. As you can see, she look fine, but she used to have a little head tilt every now and then. I thought it was just part of her personality, but now in retrospect, I kind of think this is where my problem started. She was a beautiful dragon though. Hypotrans, genetic stripe, het zero. At least I may have some, but my colony's been affected with the adenovirus, so I don't know what has it and what don't. Right now, I don't have any that's displaying any like visual cues of it being affected, but I don't want to sell anything without you guys being able to test it. So if I do sell anything, it'll be at a discounted rate. I was shipping some out for pretty much just shipping and $15, but I've been needing to buy feeders and stuff still, so can't let them go totally free because I gotta feed the other ones still. Yeah, she was yellow as orange. You see how her head is tilted a little bit. I think it might have. I think that's why I think this where it came from. This one I had a lot of dubia. That was only like 2 months worth of dubia right there. I need to get my colony back to like that. Who's all breeding their own dubia right now? No, that was 2 months of production. Like I cleaned them out, the colonies out, um, 2 months prior to this, and then I cleaned them out again. Not so many babies that was inside. I wish I had this much right now. I can never keep that amount. My colony goes through that dubia and feeder so fast right now. But if you got dragons or plan on getting dragons, I suggest you start a colony. It saves a lot on the money. Save a lot of money to save you in the long run. It was an orange parent I had a long time ago. I produced both of those dragons and the parents to both of those dragons. It's a little pardalis leopard tortoises that I had. I had about 7 of them. I planned on keeping maybe 2 of them until realized that they take so long to mature. So I sold them and wanted to get an adult pair, but they're hard to find. The pardalis, not pardalis babcocki. This is the South African giant leopard tortoise. They get bigger than a Babcocky, and they're a little bit more personal. They like follow you around and stuff. What's going on, Shelly? You seen all those dubia? That'd be nice to have, huh? Lisa, you have to be. If you don't, nobody will be. I was looking at them like, dang, because I was producing that amount probably every 2 months. Now I can't keep one bin full. Those leopard tortoises, when they adults, they pretty fast. They not like running like a dog, but they pretty fast. They surprise you. When I went over there to pick them up, the father, he was following us around. He was trying to open the patio door to get inside the house, trying to squeeze his head through the little crack that was in the door. They're pretty cool. If you ever get a chance to own some, I suggest you do. A lot of y'all, I got over, how many videos I got now? I think I probably got close to 300 videos. I know y'all didn't see them all. It was a nice whiplet I produced back in the day. It's probably 2 years ago when I posted this video. Yeah, it's 2 years ago as well. I had a good year that year. This year would have been the best year if I didn't have that little situation. This would have been the best year though. This year was pretty good. Yeah, you better hurry up and start calling. You should have started that first. You only got one. Imagine having probably 20 adults and close to 100 babies. This is a leatherback whiplet from an orange pairing. So you can see the orange coming in on it. If you haven't seen all these videos, y'all need to go check them out. It's a hypotrans dunner, probable head 0. That was a beautiful dragon. Flawless. This genetic stripe. I regretted selling this one so much. Somebody offered me something I couldn't refuse though. Thanks, Tony. If you got questions, just ask me. I'll answer 'em. And if you're watching this after the live, you can comment down below any questions. This is a white hypo American leatherback. A lot of people don't know that there's multiple different lines of leatherback as well. There's 3 different types that I know of. There's Italian leatherback, which is a more smooth and consistent reduced scale um, mutation. Then there's American leatherback, which is a reduced scale, but a couple of the scales are still large, not as smooth as the Italian. Those two you can breed together and produce more leatherbacks. And then there's a recessive leatherback, which works the same as hypo, trans, zero, whiplet. This is a beautiful whiplet that I produced translucent. Look at the colors on it. Whew. Yeah. Almost have like purplish colors on the tip of the scales. My first year of producing zeros, I didn't patch any normal zeros. So only normal zero before this I had was one that I purchased, and then I produced some hits and just bred hits to hits and sold the original zero that I had. All right, Tony, I see you. I'm about to end the video anyway. Just wanted to see who was up and who wanted to chat. I'll probably start doing this every night. But all right, guys. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I answer them when I get the time to. You guys have a good one.